Random Travels presents the 2020 Cincinnati Reds Caravan in Charleston, West Virginia. So take me out to the ballgame and let's go! It is time to start Random Travels. Glad you're here to watch Random Travels. Get your popcorn for Random Travels. Start the always entertaining. Start the awesome and amazing show. You're my role model.
How you doing? I'm gonna count to three now, and I want to hear "Go Reds." All right?
No way.
1, 2, 3. We are so happy to be here. We're sorry we're late. Got away from Pikeville. They had 13,000 people down there, so they take care of all them. We're glad to be here for the 2020 Reds Caravan presented by Cincinnati USA Regional Tourism Network. Yesterday morning there were 4 buses that left Great American Ballpark for all points on the compass, and by the time this caravan is wrapped up late tomorrow afternoon, depending upon where you finish, they will have covered more than 3,500 miles with 16 public stops in 6 states, as well as appearances in malls such as the one here in Charleston tonight. We have people we want to introduce and make aware to you folks, because they're the ones that work their rear ends off behind the scenes to make this event go as smoothly as it is. And from the Reds front office, we have Jamie Ramsey, Kayla Humber, Jorge Merlos, Jim Myers, Zach Myers, the guy we call Z, Ryan Rizzo, and from the Reds Hall of Fame, Lindsey Powell, Robbie Fisher. From the USA Cincinnati USA Regional Tourism Network, our sponsor for this event every year, Lori Salzarullo and Randy Toll. And of course, last but not least, I have to do this a million times a day. It pains me every time I do it, right there. Yeah. Now the fellows who are seated to my right. First up is a gentleman who is currently in his 18th year in the Reds organization. This is a man who started as a bat boy with the Oakland Athletics and has rapidly, below these many years, ascended to the position of vice president and general manager of the Reds. He was promoted to the GM's job in May of 2018 after serving as an assistant general manager since 2015. His position has him overseeing all aspects of the Reds baseball operations department. Please welcome Mr. Nick Kroll. 2005, he was inducted into the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame. Spent 9 of his 17 major league seasons with the Reds. 2-time National League All-Star, 3 Gold Gloves, 2 Silver Slugger Awards. Hit one of the big home runs in the history of this franchise when in Game 1 of the 1990 World Series against Oakland and Great America at Riverfront, he homered in the first inning on Dave Stewart to set the tone for the World Series, and the Reds went on to win it in 4. He, of course, is the Reds Hall of Fame outfielder and a special assistant for player performance. Big hand for Eric Davis. This young man came to the big leagues on August 1st last year, and all he did the last 2 months was hit 19 home runs in 56 ball games. He, of course, was in Louisville at the time of his call-up. He was an outstanding player, prompting the call-up with the International League Louisville Ball Club, and in that league he was named by the Reds as their 2019 Chief Bender Award winner as a Reds Minor League Player of the Year. He established modern major league records after coming to the Reds in August for fewest career games to 14 home runs, 28. And also, he had the fewest career plate appearances to 15 home runs, with 122. He is known as the Punisher. His name is Aristides Aquino. This 25-year-old right-hander made 24 appearances for the club last year, 4 of them starts, and Reds are counting on him big time to be a very vital component in their pitching staff in 2020. He was at Louisville, where he was an International League All-Star, and only in 79 leagues pitched. He's still ranked among International League pitchers in strikeouts with 102. He's a native of Lawrenceville, Georgia, and his name is Lucas Sims. Last but not least, a young man the Reds drafted not once but twice. 2017, he chose not to sign. They drafted him in June of last year, and he elected to sign into the Reds organization, and they are very, very happy to have him. He played collegiately at the University of Cincinnati, where last season he was named the American Athletic Conference Tournament's most outstanding player, as well as a member of the All-AAC academic team. He had a go-ahead RBI triple in the 9th inning on the 31st of May last year in an NCAA regional game against Oregon State. That hit was his 5th of the game in his many plate appearances. And it was a big hit because it drove in the go-ahead runs and helped the Bearcats toward beating Oregon State, who happened to be the defending NCAA champions. His name is A.J. Bumpus. Characters. Now what we're going to do is take 3 or 4 questions and then get to the signing, the handshaking, and the smiling. Right after that, who has the honor of asking the very first question? Do we have a hand here?
You have a question?
I'd like to know Eric Davis's opinion of the other number 44s that are next to him.
You want to know my opinion? It's exciting to watch when you are doing stuff down in player development like I have for the past 12 years, and you get a chance to watch our guys grow. When he first signed, he was a baby. And watch his game progress, and then you see how hard he works and how much he takes pride in his job. And then you can see when he got to Cincinnati, and then he started to reward the organization at Cincinnati, which you got a chance to see him at this alternate level do some very special things. And barring injury and having him continue to work and get better, you're going to continue to hopefully see this for a very long time.
Who's got the next question?
Next question.
See, where are you?
Right here to your left. This one's for Lucas.
What would you advise, would you give a 15-year-old pitcher who can already throw 80 miles an hour?
Get ahead early and often, strike one. That's always important. Throw a lot of strikes. Just continue to work hard. I remember when I first got drafted, John Smoltz told me that, there's, it's kind of cliche, but, there's always somebody out there that's working just as hard, wants that same dream of becoming a Major League Baseball player, just like you want. You just got to go out there and always, work your tail off to accomplish your goals and your dreams.
All right, thank you.
All right, Shane, go ahead.
Cooper would like to ask a question. Mr. Aquino here.
What is the best way to catch a ball in the outfield?
He wanted to know what is the best way to catch a ball in the outfield.
way to catch ball of the catch.
Come on, Zane.
All right, we're going to do two more questions here.
How good do you think you'll progress in the next season?
Who would like to field that one? How well will you progress next season? Who did you want to ask that to? Yeah, Mr. Aquino.
I'm going to progress with the competitively get the playoff and win the World Series.
Is this the last one?
This will be the last one when we find it. Here we are, right here.
I've got a question for Marty or maybe Nick. Wondering what your all's opinion is of the proposed minor league changes, eliminating some of the teams like, I'm sure you know Charleston's on the list, as well as Lexington. Looks like Reds Country's hit pretty hard by these potential changes. Just wondering what your all's opinion is on that.
I'll give you my opinion first, because I'm sure mine will be very different from what he has to say. I think it's a greedy approach by Major League Baseball, but I think the commissioners are trying. I think it was an ill thought out process, because he came out with his plan on eliminating 40-some minor league franchises. And as soon as members of the Congress started to take an interest in the whole thing, then he started to temper his comments and he started to back off. So that in itself made it ill-advised. And I don't give a darn what their reasoning is. I almost did. It's all about saving money. They can say whatever they want to say. They talk out of both sides of their mouth how we need to open our arms and grasp the young kids and try to make them show interest in a game of baseball which has been waning over the years because of competition from soccer and most recently from the game of lacrosse. And then they're going to eliminate minor league clubs, which takes that possible interest away from young people. I think the whole thing's a joke. Now, you're going to get a different answer.
I actually, we're one of the few teams that has an extra minor league team because we felt it was really important for the development of our players. And just looking at Aristides, he's a guy that didn't get put on the roster. His first year, he could have got put on the roster. We took him off the roster at one point, and it was to continue to help him develop in the minor leagues. And we feel that, the minor leagues is extremely important for us. And, when you don't have all of the levels, it's going to rule out some players, I think. So, for us, it is something that's really benefited him and other guys in our organization as well. And I know it's not finalized. The commissioner's office is working on it, so I think that's where we're just waiting to see what happens.
All right, thank you all for your questions. That's going to conclude our Q&A for this evening, in the interest to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to get an autograph here tonight. So we're going to start that portion of the program next. I'd ask this first row of folks if you could start lining up right over here.
Thanks for joining me on taking a look at the Reds Caravan. Remember, spring training is right around the corner, so be careful or you might bump into it with your face. Please give a big thumbs up if you like the video. I'll see you on the next Random Travels. Subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any shows. You can even buy a shirt. Just click the link